definitely, me being a participant at such a platform, we name it a continental platform, but of course it's inclusive, or it's bringing all together the globe, people from America, from the European world, from the Asian world. So really we feel very proud to be part of the occasion, because we are coming in as the resource centers, or resource centers of Africa, particularly Southern Africa. So we feel very much honored, and knowing that you are building for the sake of your betterment as a continent throughout the representation from Southern Africa. So we feel very much proud, and indeed we are ready for the task. Our expectations is people coming from the Southern Africa going to this North African country, and the relationship between the Arab world, the European world, and also the Mediterranean, and also other American countries that are going to be present, is to strengthen relations. It is to strengthen bilateral engagements. You would find that it's a misery. It's something that is not really up to speed when you see how we Africans are trading amongst each other. You would see that within Africa, amongst Africans, all the countries are trading only 15% level. This is a low level as compared to what is happening within Europe. You will find in Europe their trading movement is at 67%. Means that there's a lot of traction within both services and products that is a trade between European countries. Then also when you look at the Southeastern Asia countries, you will see that their trade movement is at 52%. So generally look at it, within Africa we are only trading at 15%, which is a very low figure. So what is it that we're aiming? We're aiming at going to strengthen that kind of arrangement where African countries should utilize the African Continental Free Trade Area and make sure that they move towards the higher end upmark, and make sure that we trade amongst ourselves. Number two, you will also see that African countries are trading primary goods to the world, and definitely this has got a low mark in terms of pricing. When you mine your gold and sell it unprocessed, really, it sells at a low value. Of late, we have lithium that is high heated in Africa, but you have seen African countries exporting it in its raw format. Therefore, even including diamonds, they have got a low value price on the market. But when these minerals are exported and are purified or processed out of Africa, they gain more value. Meaning to say, we continue to diminish in terms of our materials, our resources, in turn for very little prices. So going on the platform is going to make sure that we as African people, we go towards manufacturing, towards the processing. This is a manufacturing conference. Let's look at it holistically as Africans. Let's have people from the sub-Saharan aspects of Africa talking to the Egyptians, who have gathered the Europeans, the Americans, the Asians in one room to discuss honestly, holistically, and make sure that we really gain much as African people. So during the conversations, we're looking at business-to-business engagements, we're looking at company-to-company engagements, we are looking to country-to-country engagements, we are looking to country-to-business engagements. And for this to be very fruitful, we are going to be focusing on how do we leverage on where Egypt has been putting or sending through its trade to. You would find that Egypt has been having major trading partners, being China, being the America, being Italy, being Yemen, being the Gulf of Arab. And what we are going to seek for is for us to find space within the supply chain of Egypt, the trade between Egypt and these mentioned countries, to say how can we fit in. So we are going to be looking at countries, all these countries that have come, who are trading with Egypt, to see how we fit in as Southern Africa.
When you attend?
Definitely, when we attend, we are looking for partnerships, we are looking for investment, we are looking for the new world system whereby we are saying trade should be something that is not difficult to do. We are looking at the best models that we can look at as Africans on how we can leverage on the benefits of the other country. So what we're simply looking at is signing agreements, bilateral agreements, business-to-business arrangements that will result in the implementation of the use of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, where the 60 countries are supposed then to trade. Egypt is a big brother in terms of manufacturing. Egypt has done it, and it's a true example of how we should do it also in Southern Africa, in Namibia, in Zimbabwe, and Zambia. So we're saying we need to go and take lessons. We need also to go and share the information that we have and really disseminate to our Southern African region and really make good for Africa as a whole as we participate continentally. Thank you.